Hey everyone, I hope you're all really well and having a wonderful day so far. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amy and I will be your yoga teacher for this practice. So welcome back if you're here all the time, and just welcome if you are new around here. This is going to be a wrist-free vinyasa flow. So whether you have wrist issues or you don't have wrist issues, this is a great class to just switch things up, transition through our practice in a different way, have a little break from downward dogs, planks, chaturangas, and definitely one that's going to challenge our standing balance as well. So if that sounds like something that you're up for, come and meet me on your mat when you are ready. If you do make it to the end of this practice and you enjoyed it, please do let me know in the comments if you would like to see more like this one, or you can leave me requests for any other classes that you would like me to film. It would also be amazing if you could give the video a big thumbs up. That lets me know that you enjoyed it as well. And of course, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be much appreciated, so that hopefully next time I post a class, we can do that one together as well. So we will begin standing today at the top of our mats. We'll still take some time here to really arrive in our practice and ground into things. So, standing with the feet hip width apart, take a little look down at the feet. Outside edges of the feet are parallel to the outside edges of the mat. Lift all 10 toes and see if you can place them down on the mat one by one. Really pressing into them, feeling the soles of the feet rooting you into the earth, that foundation from which we rise and lengthen. Rock your weight from left to right. Rock it forwards and backwards. Move the weight around in circles. Switch direction of the circles. Then find a place of stillness where the weight is evenly distributed throughout the sole of each foot. Really finding that connection to the earth that will provide stability as we move through this practice. Now let the awareness carry on drifting up the legs, through the calves, into the knees. Find just a little gentle bend through the knees. So be mindful that you're not really locking them out here. Gentle baby bend through the knees. Engage through the legs as well. So even as the knees are bent, can you think about lifting the kneecaps up, finding a little bit of tension in the quads here to hold you in this shape. Bring the awareness into the hips, the pelvis. You could place one hand on front of your pelvis and one hand on the back of the body. Notice if your pelvis is really tilting far forward, if you've got a little booty pop going on, or if it's pushing really far forward, if there's a little hip thrust going on. Can you find that nice neutral place here, finding length through the lower back? And then just release the arms back by your sides. Let the palms face forwards. Spread through the fingers, send some energy through the fingertips. So the arms are active here, maybe a little bit of tense through the arms, feeling that engagement. And really press the legs out to the sides. Imagine like you've got a resistance band around the outside of the thighs and you're trying to push it out to the sides. Let the awareness drift up into your core here. Draw your belly button up and in. Lifting up into the chest. Space across the chest. Draw the shoulders softly back. Opening through your heart space. Tuck the chin into the chest ever so slightly to find some length down the back of the neck. Feel the hips hovering above the knees, the shoulders above the hips, the head, the heart, the hips, the knees, the ankle, all stacking, making one long line of energy. Can you feel that contrast all the way from the soles of the feet, grounding down to the crown of your head lifting up towards the ceiling? Hold this shape for just a few more moments. Really connect to your breath for these final few moments. Feeling the expansion into your whole body with each breath in. Pushing all the breath out, letting it go as you exhale. Now let's start to invite movement back in. Bring the hands into fists. Start to roll out through the wrists if it feels okay on them. And keep that movement going through the wrist. Pick up one foot. Start to circle out through the ankle. Switch direction of the circles. Maybe a bit of a challenge through the mind here to coordinate that. Then place that foot down, lift, switch onto the other leg. Switch direction of those circles. Place that foot down. Reach the arms all the way up overhead. Find a big full body stretch. Come onto your tiptoes when you get to the top. Big inhale. Forward fold down over the legs. Release your exhale. Hold this shape for a few moments. Catch the elbows. Have a little sway from side to side. Let the upper body really heavy here. Releasing the weight down towards the floor. Letting that tension spill out of your body. Then inhale, halfway lift. Place the hands on the shins. Pull the shoulders back. Pull the heart forward. One long line all the way from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. So notice if you're rounding like this. See if you can pull the shoulders back. Push the heart forward. Point your tailbone up towards the sky. One more big inhale. Fold back down over the legs. Big exhale. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up to stand. Lift the heels at the top. Exhale, forward fold down over the legs. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale, reach and rise. Come onto the tiptoes. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do one more big expansive inhale. Lift and reach as high as you can. Exhale, release everything down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold and hold in the fold. Walk the hands around to the right, push the hips to the left. Walk it back through center, take the hands over to the other side. Bring it back through center, keep the left hand down, open the right arm up, find a twist. Maybe bring the hand into a fist and roll out the wrist. Switch direction of the circles. Spread the fingers back wide, wrap the right arm behind the back, tuck it towards your left hip, lower back or thigh, finding a half bind wherever that hand reaches. Big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach your right arm all the way up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, open your left arm up, hand in a fist, circle out the wrist. Switch direction. Spread the fingers back wide, find the half bind, whatever feels good on this side. Unravel and then release back into your fold. Find a flat back and pause. Reach your arms straight out in front of you, all the way to the front of the room. Biceps are by the ears, big inhale. Bend the elbows, squeeze them by the ribs, big exhale. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, cactus. 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last 2. Keep the core engaged. Bend the elbows. 1 more time. Bend the elbows, keep them squeezing in. Shift the weight into your right foot. Lift your left leg up and back into a warrior 3. Can you lift the leg so it's at the height of the hip? Keep the arms in the cactus shape for now. Inhale, reach the arms forward, tap your left big toe down onto the floor. Exhale, lift the legs, squeeze the arms in. Inhale, extend the arm, tap the toes. Exhale, squeeze. 3 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. exhale. Last time, extend the leg, tap the toe, step all the way back, big step into a power lunge. Torso hinging at a 45-degree angle. Send some energy out through your fingertips. Lift your right heel, come onto the tiptoes. Tap the heel down. Lift, lower, up, down. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Lift the heel, keep it lifted. Soften your left knee onto the floor, finding a low lunge with the front heel lifted, drop down into your hips and some energy up through your fingertips. Big inhale. Drop the front heel, lift the back knee, sweep it into a floating pyramid. Exhale. Inhale, low lunge, lift the front heel, reach the arms up. Exhale, sweepy pyramid, take it back. 3 more times. Lower the back knee, lift the front heel, reach the arms. Lift, press it back, extended pyramid. 2 more times. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last time like this. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take it into that low lunge and pause. Place your right heel down on the mat. Sweep your arms behind your back. Bring them to interlace. Pull the hands together. Pull the shoulders back. Maybe sink even lower into that right knee. Keep the bind behind the back. Lift your back knee away from the floor. Step it back up into Warrior 3 with the bind behind the back. Bend your left knee, squeeze the heel in towards the hips. Extend the leg back behind you. 4 more like that. Squeeze in. Extend. Bend. Lengthen. Last 2. 1 more time. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel in. Now can you catch the top of the left foot with your hands? Pull the heel even closer in towards the hips. Keep hold of the foot. Come up to stand. Bring the left knee in line with the right knee. Hinge it forward. Kick the leg back. Keep that going like a pendulum, swinging up. Swinging forward, embracing any wobbles along the way. Really strong engagement through the core here to help stabilize you. And really ground into your right big toe. Let's do 1 more time. Hinge it forward, keep that grip on the foot, really kick the leg up and back behind you. Try and lift the heel away from the hips now. Let go of the foot, keep the knee bent, bring the hands to heart center. Step it back, high crescent lunge. Place the knee down, low lunge. Step the right knee next to the left knee, so you're kneeling on the shins. Toes are tucked under. Let's sit down on the heels here. Find a little stretch for the soles of the feet. You can use the fingertips to help make sure that all of the toes are in contact with the mat here. And have a little rock from side to side. Bringing that stretch throughout each toe, through the sole of each foot. If this feels like an intense stretch, use your breath as a tool to help keep you present and calm and centered. Here for 1 more big inhale. And 1 more big exhale. Now inhale, lift the hips away from the heels, come to kneel on the shins. Exhale, bring the hands onto the lower back, tuck the elbows in, push the hips forward, push the heart up, find a camel pose, however far feels available here. You don't need to take it really far, you don't need to drop the head back, just find a shape that works here, that brings space and opening across the chest, the shoulders. Neutralize the spine, bring the hands to heart center. Bit of mobility work here. Can you sit back on the heels, toes are tucked under, then lift the knees into a toe balance, roll the soles of the feet onto the floor, shoot the legs forward, shoot the arms forward, find a low boat. Bring the feet back onto the floor, roll it up via your toe balance onto the knees, lift the hips up, circle the hands onto the lower back, camel pose. We'll do that a few more times. Interlace the fingers, sit, toe balance, lower, low boat, bring the feet back down, toe balance, kneel, lift the hips up, camel pose. Let's do that one more time. Lower, lift the knees, lower the feet, extend the legs. Last time, take it up, knees down, hips lift, push the hips forward. Now stay kneeling, bring the hands to heart center. Step one foot, then the other back to the top of the mat, arriving back in your Tadasana. Turn the palms forward, big breath in, lift the spine even taller. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, come onto the tiptoes at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and pause, reach the arms forward, engage the core here, send some energy through the fingertips, bend the elbows, squeeze them in, extend them forward, squeeze, extend, bend, lengthen. Last two. Last one, squeeze them in and pause. Weight into the left foot, lift your right leg up and back, Virabhadrasana 3. Extend the arms, tap your right big toe to the floor. Bend the elbows, squeeze the leg in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Let's do 3. Last 2. Last one, fully step the toes back as you lengthen the arms forward. Find your power lunge. Maybe you can hinge a little bit further. Lift the left heel. Lower, take it up, down for 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift, keep it lifted. Gently place your right knee down on the floor, sink into the hips, reach the arms up, big inhale. Lower the front heel, lift the back knee, straighten into a sweepy extended pyramid. Inhale, low lunge, lift the arms, lift the heel. Exhale, extended pyramid, sweep it back. 3 more times. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Last 2. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more of each. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, take it down into that lunge and pause. Sweep the arms behind your back. Maybe find the opposite interlace this time, the one that feels a little bit funky. Maybe drop the hips even lower, lift the heart even higher. Then place the front heel down as you lift the back foot, landing back in Vira 3. Lift your chest a little bit higher, lift the leg a little bit higher. Bend the back knee, squeeze the heel in, extend it back, squeeze, lengthen, bend, extend. Let's do 2. Last one, squeeze in and pause. Bring the hands to interlace around the top of the foot, pull the heel in even closer. Keep that grip, stand, bring the knees together. Hinge it forwards, find a flat back. Bring it up. Take it down. 2 more times, up and down. Last one, lift up. Take it back and pause. Now kick the foot away from the hips. Let go of the leg. Bring your hands to your heart. Extend the leg back. Step all the way into your high lunge. Hands at heart center. Soften your right knee onto the floor. Find that low lunge. Then step your left knee back. Once again, come to kneel on the shins. This time, untuck the toes. Sit down on your heels. You can bring the heels out to the side, so you're kind of making a little bowl with the heels that your bum can nestle into. Then either stay here if this feels like enough of a shin stretch, or lean back, lift the knees away from the floor, holding here for a few moments, trying not to compensate by leaning too far back with the spine. See if you can keep the shoulders stacked above the hips here. Here for one more big inhale. Stay for one more big exhale. Then roll the knees down onto the floor. Again, a bit of mobility work. Let's hands free. See if we can step the right foot to the outside edge of the mat, then the left foot to the outside edge of the mat, finding a Malasana. Press the elbows into the knees. Give the hips a little wiggle from side to side. Then see if you can tap your right knee onto the outside right edge of the mat. Place that foot back down. Tap the left knee to the outside edge of the mat. Place it back down. Spin your right knee to tap in towards center. Open it back out. Tap the left knee into center. Place it back out. Now see if you can once again sit yourself down. Bring the right knee in. Bring the left knee in. And once again, sit down on your heels. You can do whatever you need to do to make those transitions work as we do that. One more time, this time leading with the left foot steps out. The right foot steps out. Left knee out to the side, see if you can keep the sole of the right foot on the floor. Bring it back in. Right knee out to the side. Bring it back in. Left knee into center. Out to the side. Right knee into center, out to the side. Now just stay in your Malasana. Open your right arm down, reach your left arm up, twist, bring it back through center. Inhale, open to the other side. Exhale back through center. Now inhale, open to the right and pause, possibly exploring a half bind here. Left arm behind your back. Maybe take it further. Right arm around the front of the shin. The fingertips might meet and you might pull your left shoulder even further open, bringing that space and expansion across the chest and shoulders. Let that go. Take it straight over to the other side, maybe taking it into the bind if it felt good on the other side. Then unravel back through center, reach the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Press all the way up to stand, lift the heels when you get to the top. Hands to heart center, lower down Malasana. All the way up, lift the arms, lift the heels. Lower it back down a few more times, up and down. Rise and reach. Bend and lower. Let's make this the last one, all the way up to stand. Lower all the way back down. This time, let's come all the way up to stand. Turn the toes forward. Wiggle the feet in so you arrive with the feet together. Keep the arms reaching up. Deep bend into the knees. Find your chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Lift the heels, tiptoe chair. Inhale, chair. Exhale, balance chair. 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more of each. Breathe in. Breathe out. Can you stay on the heels? Reach the arms back up to the ceiling. Twist to your left. Open your right arm forward, your left arm back. Bring the hands to heart center, still facing the left, still on your tiptoes. Can you hook the right elbow outside of your left knee? Press knee into elbow, elbow into knee, using that contact point to spin a little bit further. Now lower the heels onto the floor, but keep the knees bent, keep that twist. Can you keep the hook of the elbow? Lift your left heel, come all the way up to stand, finding the standing twisty balance. Now unravel from this, twist all the way over to the right as you step the left toes back and land in a twisted crescent, tapping the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Then we'll move between those two shapes. Step it forward, draw the left knee in, tap it with the right elbow. Step the foot back, tap left elbow to right knee. Bring it forward and in. Step it down and back a few more times. Keep it going. Next time you arrive in that crescent twist, let's pause. Maybe find the bind underneath the right thigh, wrapping the left arm under the thigh, the right arm behind the back. Tap your back knee to the floor, lift it back up, lower, lift, down and up. Let's do one more. Keep the knee lifted. If you had the bind, unwind, just bring the hands back to heart center. Let's step it all the way back to that standing twist. Left knee in, hook the right elbow outside the knee. Maybe find the bind here, wrap the right arm underneath the left thigh, bring the left arm behind the back, just an option. You could also do this just with the right hand on the left knee. Let's extend that leg straight out in front of us. If you've got the bind, let it go. Place the right hand on the outside edge of the left foot, open the left arm back behind you, lift your spine even taller, send some energy through your left fingertips. Let go of the leg, but keep it lifted. Let's meet in revolved half moon. Kick your left leg back, lower the left hand down, open the right arm up, feel all those wobbles along the way. Then come back up to standing twist. Bring the left leg forward. Can you keep the leg extended? Tap the left big toe with the right fingertips. Open it back out, revolved half moon. Hovering, left hand is hovering. Bring it back up. Tap the toe with the right hand. A few more. Revolved half moon. Standing twist. Last time, let's find revolved half moon and pause. Bend your left knee, squeeze the heel in. Extend the leg. Bend, extend, squeeze in. Send it long. Last time, squeeze in and pause. Catch the left foot with the right hand. Kick that leg into the hand. Keep hold of the foot. Come all the way up to stand. Reach your left arm up. Kick your left foot as high as you can. Revolved half moon dancer. Revolved dancer is what I was trying to say. Let go of your left leg, but keep it lifted. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling as well. Pulse your leg up behind you for 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knee into the chest, just using the strength of that leg to draw it in. Big inhale. Standing pigeon as you exhale. Cross the left ankle over the top of the right knee. Bring the hands to the heart and maybe place the elbows on your left leg. So left elbow on the left knee, right elbow on the left heel. Deep bend through your right leg. Place your right hand on your right hip. Bring your left peace fingers and thumb to catch hold of your left big toe. Keep that grip, come up to stand. Take the left leg straight out in front of you this time. Open the left leg out to the side. Swing it back forward. You could do this with a bent knee with the hand on the knee. Open it out to the side. take it back forward. Last time, take it out to the side as high and as wide as you can. Then let go of the leg, reach both arms up to the ceiling, bring the sole of the left foot to the right inner thigh, finding tree pose. I'm definitely feeling the burn through my right calf here. Let's add to that even more. Can you lift onto your right tiptoes? Lower the heel, come up, down, lift and lower for 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heel. Now bring the hands to heart center. Start to find a flat back. Legs are still in tree. Can you start to hook your left arm under your left thigh? So bring it in that gap between the leg, and then wrap your right arm behind the back. Maybe you've made a bind around your left thigh, possibly keeping that and standing into bird of paradise, extending the left leg up to the ceiling. Let go of the left leg and meet in half hovering, half moon. Right hand down to hover, left arm up to the ceiling, big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Bend your left knee, catch hold of the left foot with the hand. You could place your right hand on your shin here as you find Chapasana, kicking that left leg up and back. Let go of the left leg, slow and controlled, land in Warrior 2. Then straighten the front leg, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Push the hips back, reach the right arm forward, and then hinge down over your left leg, finding a nice stretch through the back of the leg here, giving it a little break. Really enjoy it. Inhale, lengthen your left fingertips up even higher. Exhale, tap your left hand next to your right foot. Inhale, open the arm up. Exhale, tap it down. Let's do a few more. Open and close. Last 2. One more time. Now lift the arm all the way back up. If your right hand is resting on your leg, can you lift it away so it's hovering, engaging the core, and then find some little dips up and down. Like you're just trying to tap the floor with the right fingertips for 10. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reverse triangle once again. Lift your right heel, come onto the tiptoes, point them up to the sky. Then turn the right toes in, the right heel out. Forward fold down over your back left leg. Prasarita Padottanasana variation. Giving that leg a little hug, using the grip around it to pull you a little bit further into that twist. Keep the right hand wrapping around the left leg. Open your left arm up to the ceiling. Then let go, walk the hands through center. You can place them down on the mat if it feels okay, or you can bring the hands into fists, place those on the mat. You can keep the hands hovering, that'll just mean even more engagement. Have a little sway from side to side, bend and extend one leg at a time. Let's inhale, find a flat back and reach your biceps by your ears. Exhale, fold, tap the hands onto the outsides of the ankles. Inhale, lift, reach the arms straight out in front. Exhale, fold, lower the hands on the outside of the legs. One more time, big breath in. Big breath out. This time, inhale, reach and rise all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Turn the toes out, the heels in, big inhale. Hands to heart center, goddess, big exhale. Inhale, reach and rise up. Exhale, take it down. 3 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time, lift and extend. Lower and bend and pause. Place the hands on the tops of the knees. Dip the right shoulder in, look to the left. Use that hand on the knee to push even further out. Maybe wiggle the hips side to side. Back through center, dip the left shoulder in. Bring it back through center, come all the way back up to stand. Bring the hands to heart center. Turn to face forward, step onto your right foot, find warrior three and keep folding down into a hands-free standing split. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Then step your left foot next to your right foot with control. Fold down over the legs. Take a moment here, reset, feel into whatever sensations are present through the backs of the legs, maybe some differences between left side and right side. What movement will feel good to help you reset before we move on to the second side? Let's reset through the spine as well. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, deepen. Inhale, lift. Exhale, ripple back down. One more time, big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms up. Exhale, balanced chair. Inhale, heels down, arms up. Exhale, sweep. Let's do 3. Last 2. One more time. Find your tiptoe chair and pause. Send your left arm forward, your right arm back, twist. Hands to heart center, stay facing the right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. Keep the twist, place the heels down on the floor, maybe spin the chest even further into that twist. Keep the hook of the elbow, stand on your left foot. Bring your right knee up and in with you. Then big step back with the right foot, upper body twist to the left, tap right elbow to left knee. Step forward, draw the knee in, tap it with the left elbow. Step it back, twist over to the left a few more times. Forward, up and in. Down and back and tap. Knee to chest, stand. Find your twisted lunge. One more time forward. Last time, take it back. Find that twisted lunge and pause. Possibly taking it further by wrapping the right arm underneath the left thigh, bringing the left arm behind the back, finding a bind. Tap the right knee to the floor. Lift it up. Lower. Lift. Down, up for 2. Last one. Lift, keep it lifted. If you've got the bind, let it go. Bring the hands to meet back at the chest, but keep the twist. Step back onto your left foot. Find that standing twist again. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Possibly wrapping the left arm under the thigh, the right arm behind the back. Maybe lift the leg a little bit higher. Maybe extend the leg straight out in front of you, whether you've got the bind or not, doesn't matter. Keep the twist, keep the leg lifted, but release the bind. Catch the foot with the left hand. Open your right arm even further back behind you. Let go of the leg, but keep it lifted. Floating revolved half moon. Right leg back, right hand down, left arm up. Standing twist. Can you tap the right big toe with the left fingertips? Take it back, revolved half moon. Bring it up, standing twist. A few more times. Let's find our revolved half moon and pause. Bend your right knee, squeeze the heel in towards the hips. Extend, bend, extend, squeeze in. Take it out, last time, bend and pause. Catch the foot with the left hand, kick the foot into the hand. Keep hold of it, come up to stand. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Kick that leg high up and back behind you, finding your revolved half moon. Called it revolved half moon again, I meant revolved dancer, but hopefully you knew what I meant. Let go of the leg, keep it lifted, reach the left arm up, pulse the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knee into the chest. Standing pigeon, cross the ankle over the knee, maybe lower the elbows onto the leg, keep the right foot flexed, engaged and active. Left hand, left hip. Right piece, fingers and thumb catch the big toe. Come up to stand. Extend your right leg straight out in front of you. Open it out as high and wide as you can to the side. Bring it back forward. Out to the side. Out in front. Last time out to the side and pause. Can you let go of the leg? Keep it lifted. Tree pose. Right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Once again, reach that stage where the left leg is burning. Let's add to it and lift the heel, lower, up, down for 3. Last 2. One more time. Lower the heel, stay in tree, hands meet at the heart. Hinge forward, slide your right hand in that little gap between the legs. Maybe bind the back of the right thigh, come back up to stand, lifting the right leg up with you. Maybe extend the leg, finding BOP, Bird of Paradise. Release from Bird of Paradise is half moon, hovering. Let the leg go, lower the left hand down, reach the right arm up. Option for Chapasana, bend your right knee, catch the foot. Kick that leg up behind you, maybe placing the left hand on the left shin or keep it hovering above the floor. Release is Warrior 2. Can you step back with control? Then let's straighten the front leg, find reverse triangle. Push the hips back, reach the arms forward, then lower the left hand down. Full triangle. Feel into that stretch down the back of your left leg. Send some energy up through your right fingertips, lengthen through both sides of the waist. Big breath in. Right hand taps the floor, big breath out. Inhale, open the chest up. Exhale, tap it down. Let's do 3. Last 2. One more of each. Now lift the arm up and now lift your left hand to hover away from the leg if it was touching. Pulse the chest up and down, keeping it open to the side. Just lifting and lowering through the hand. Let's do it for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lift your left heel, point the toes up. Turn the left toes in as you fold down over your back right leg, giving it a little hug, Prasarita. Keep the left hand on the right ankle. Open the right arm up to the ceiling, finding a twist. Maybe look up to that hand. Bring it back through center. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders once again. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the arms straight out in front. Exhale, fold, tap the hands to the outside of the ankles. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach the arms up, toes in, heels out. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, sweep it up, arms high. Exhale, lower down. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, take it down to goddess and pause. Lift your right heel, lower your left, lower, right, left, right, left. This time, both. Both for 3, 2, 1. Lower them down, straighten the legs. Turn to face forward, step onto your left foot, hands at heart center. Veer a 3, keep lowering down, standing split. Maybe sweep the arms up and back behind you. Step your right foot next to your left foot. Uttanasana, forward fold. A few moments for yourself here. Take whatever you need. Might be movement, might be stillness. Once again, let's inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold and deepen. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up to stand. Come onto your tiptoes at the top. Can you stay on your tiptoes as you lower down into a toe balance? A few more like that. Keep the heels lifted the whole time. Inhale, stand, reach the arms, bring the heels even higher at the top. Exhale, lower into your toe balance. Just one more time. Come up to stand. Lower into your toe balance. Now, can you stay in your toe balance? Tap just your right knee onto the floor. Lift it up. Tap your left knee. Lift. Keep that going. Tap right and left. One more of each. Now this time, can you tap both knees gently, gently, gently onto the floor? Lift them both back up. Let's do 4 more. Tap, lift, down and up. Last 2. And last one. Find your toe balance and then roll yourself down to sit. Open the knees out wide. Bring the hands onto the edges of the feet, finding Baddha Konasana. Shoulders down and back, heart forward. Hinge it over the legs. Find your fold. Now roll yourself all the way back up. Keep the feet as they are, keep the legs as they are. Bring the hands to interlace, point the fingers forward. Roll yourself down to hover above the mat. Come all the way back up. Lower down, hover. Bring it up, use the core to lift. Lower, lift, down and up. Let's lower down to hover and pause. Pulse for 10. 5, 3, 1. Hold. Point the fingers to the left, to the right, to the left, the right. One more of each. Keep the torso lifted. Come onto your forearms here. Keep the legs in this Baddha Konasana shape. Lift the hips into reverse plank, reverse table kind of situation. Lower the hips back down. Lift. Lower, up, down. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, lift, keep it lifted, pulse the hips for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down, give them a little windshield wipe from side to side. Bring the legs back into that butterfly shape. Can you keep the upper body exactly at the same angle, but release your arms? Super challenging, reach them forward. Come all the way back up, right? Keep the right leg as it is. Extend the left leg. Right foot meets the left inner thigh, then fold down over your left leg. Vinyasana. Keep the left leg engaged and active by pointing the toes up to the ceiling. Now lift and roll yourself back up. Once again, let's keep the legs as they are. So we're kind of interspersing some stretches and some core work here. Legs stay the same, arms reach forward. With control, can you lower down onto your back? So you land in a supine tree shape. Bring the hands to interlace around the back of the head. Breathe in. Bring your right knee in, tap it with your left elbow. Breathe out. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift and tap. Let's do 3. Last 2. One more time. Lift up and pause. Can you make contact between the elbow and the knee? Lift your left leg up to hover. Tap it down. Lift, lower, up and down for 3. Keep pressing elbow into knee for 2 and 1. Open it out to the side. Once again, unravel the hands, reach them forward. Can you come all the way back up to sit? Extend your right leg, bend your left leg, forward fold down over the right leg, folding with length through the spine here. Unwind, roll up and then roll down onto your back, supine tree. Interlace the hands around the back of your head. Big inhale. Right elbow, left knee, big exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist and tap for 3. Last 2. One more time. Twist and tap and pause. Lift your right heel. Lower, up, down for 3. Last 2. And 1. Lower, unravel. Reach the arms, come all the way back up to sit. Cross one ankle in front of the other. Then walk the hands forward, fold down any amount over your crossed legs. Roll yourself up, keep whichever is ankle crossed on top, reach the arms forward, then lift the legs into a cross ankle boat pose. Keeping that going, tap the toes, lift, down, up, keep that moving, maybe fully extending the legs at the top for 5. Last 2. Last one, lift. Switch the cross of the legs, lower the heels to the floor, slide the hands forward, fold the chest down over the legs. Roll yourself back up, lift the legs, keep the ankles crossed, tap the toes, lift, lower, keep that going. Maybe the legs fully extend so the toes point up towards the ceiling. For 5, 4, 3, last one. Lift the legs, keep them lifted. Uncross the ankles, but keep the legs lifted. Lower all the way down into a low boat. Then roll all the way down onto the back. Hug the knees into the chest when you arrive. No more core work for today. Give the legs a little squeeze, have a little rock from side to side, maybe move around in circles. Keep hold of the right knee, extend the left leg long. Right arm opens wide, right knee moves over to the left hand side, landing in a supine twist. You can press into your left shoulder, your left elbow, to help you spiral your chest further open and ground your right shoulder back into the floor if you notice that it's lifting. Sinking into this shape, taking really big expansive breaths into the right side of the body. Then unravel back through centre, give the right knee a final little squeeze. Maybe circle the ankle both ways before swapping over to the left, catching the knee. Left arm wide, knee over to the other side. Settling into that twist. Making any adjustments as needed so that you can settle in comfortably and take a few big deep breaths here. Roll it back through centre, give both knees one final squeeze. Then we will release into our final rest, our final relaxation. Choosing any shape down on your back that feels most comfortable, most relaxing, so that you can settle in for these final few minutes in stillness, knowing that the stillness is just as valuable, nourishing and important as all of the movement that we've done. Giving your mind, body and breath the opportunity to fully unwind, unravel, let go of tension, soften into stillness. Catching your mind every time that you notice it drifting elsewhere and just encouraging it back into the here and the now. Noticing any bits of tension trying to creep into your body, directing your awareness and your breath there and seeing if you can let them unravel. Noticing any limitations that you might be placing on your breath, seeing if you can return to your natural breathing, slow and steady and complete. We'll just be here for a final few moments. If you notice that your mind has drifted away elsewhere, can you give it a little bit of gentle encouragement back into the present moment by reconnecting to your breath here? Take a few big expansive inhales and let go of a few full, complete exhales. Re-establish that connection to your body by inviting movement back in. You could start small by wiggling fingers and toes. You could circle ankles and wrists. Possibly working towards a big full body stretch, extending the arms and the legs, whichever way feels good. Then the eyes might stay closed for these final few moments as you work your way back up to a comfortable seat. Find your way back up whichever way feels best, maybe coming onto one side first. Arrive in your comfortable seat, whatever that looks like today. Take a final check-in with your posture here. Hips below the shoulders, space across the chest, chin tucked in slightly. Then inhale, reach both arms up, find lift, find length. Sigh out through the mouth, press the air down away in front of you. 2 more releasing breaths like that. Big inhale. Big exhale. 1 more time. Let this be the most full, complete breath you've taken all day. Lift, expand, inhale. Let it all go. Exhale. Let the hands rest down on your knees, grounding in the effects of this practice. Any changes that you brought about in your mind, body and breath that you would like to carry with you into the rest of your day. And for the rest of your day, I hope that you think peaceful thoughts, I hope you speak peaceful words, and I hope you feel peace in your heart. Thank you, as always, so much for choosing to share your practice with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said at the start, I would be so grateful to hear from you in the comments what you thought about it, to hear any requests for future classes. Let me know your favourite thing about this class. You can also give the video a thumbs up so that I know you liked it, and subscribe so that hopefully we can practice together again very soon. But more important than any of those things is to stay healthy, happy and well, and have a great day.